Hello, Russ. How you doing, buddy? Get this on Mania. No, mate. No. I'm just going to have a little blast on Norman, I think. Any news for tomorrow, mate? My apologies. I can't make it, buddy. It's not. It's just not doable. Oh, and hi. Yeah, hey, buddy. Yeah, mate. I just can't make it. Finances. I've got too much shit going on. It's not. Yeah, it's just not feasible for me, mate. I'm afraid. I'm really gutted as well. I'd love to come up. Yeah, I miss out on all these things, but hopefully, I'll get to something soon, and get to meet you guys, play some games. But there we are. How are you, mate? Anyway, you okay? How's your week been? It's always got to be Axel, isn't it? Yeah, man, it's just such a difficult time. Like, I've got like a ridiculous amount to do in a really small sort of window, and like the weekends are really valuable. Especially as like this weekend, both my brothers have offered to help me out, like packing up this place. So yeah, bit of a bummer really. But I hope you have a good time, mate. I'm sure it'll be a blast. I'm desperate to get up to Arcade Club full stop, to be honest with you. That punch is savage, isn't it? So talking about Streets Rage 2, mate, what's the if we do our Mania challenge, what's the rule on the old jab trick? You know, the old that one. We allowed to do that? I think it's got to be included. It's part of the game. It's got to go, isn't it? Shite week at work. Hopefully, Web will make up for it. Life bottom left. What, down here? Well, I missed it already. You Sega boys. Is there really life down here somewhere, is there? I never knew that, mate. Ellie, you alright? Say hello to Russ, he's on the stream. I've only just started, sorry, I was on the phone for ages.
Oh, no, that's fine. Should we go shopping at 7 or something?
Yeah, I'm recording this, don't worry. Yeah, mate, I didn't know that. So there's an extra life, is there, right at the start level? I never knew it, mate. You'd have been at an immediate advantage on Mania, mate. I didn't realise. I always like the you can do like a back punch, can't you? Yeah, I like that. It's cool. Double knees is cool as well. What are we saying anyway? Greatest beat 'em up of all time? It's got to be, innit? I don't think Final Fight holds a candle to this at all. It's not even close. And Turtles in Time definitely doesn't. Old Stabby Joe's a bit annoying, isn't he? Some of that, matey. Yeah, dude, it is, isn't it? Like you think through all the ones that you like the main ones. Like I think Turtles in Time, controversially, I think it's a bit overrated, to be honest. So what else have you really got? You know, I know there's a couple of really popular arcade ones, isn't there? There's Knights of the Round and Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, which I don't know that well, to be honest. Can't be better than it, surely. I quite like Streets of Rage 3 as well, to be honest. Oh, Sid Vicious here. See how much life he's got left. Now he's got a whole nother bar. You've got to time the getting of the turkey just right, haven't you? Otherwise you leg it straight through that door, don't you? Bobbing and weaving, bobbing and weaving. Turkey time. Superb. Walks all over final fight. Yeah, mate, it fucking does. Totally. Turtles looks good. Well, it's too repetitive. Yeah, mate, I completely agree. Turtles hasn't got the like variety of like moves and stuff, has it? It's cool because it's Turtles. Like you can't really go that wrong, but. But yeah, this was like Sega's response to Final Fight, wasn't it? And it's way better. So Russ, are you still up for the Mania challenge or what, brother? Let's do it. Clash the Titans. North versus South, mate. Should do it, it'd be funny. Got to get the old grand upper on, haven't you? If Turtles had Streets of Rage moves, it'd be a great game. Yeah, you're still up for the challenge. Top man, let's do it. I'm still waiting for you to do the Sonic 2 speedrun. Gotta give it a crack, mate. Trouble with the Sonic 2 speedrun, really, you can't die. Like, I died one time on mine. It still wasted a good couple of minutes, I reckon. Like, if you can get through it without dying, you're sorted. I like this bit in a minute. The barman comes out for a rumble, doesn't he? Right, pal, haircut time, chat later. Alright, mate, short back and sides. Catch you later, dude. Sort that barnet out. Just here for the soundtrack, yeah, man. Greatest of all time, 16-bit soundtrack. It's got to be up there, isn't it? How you doing, buddy? Anyway, cheers for coming on. Top 10 Genesis game. Yeah, I reckon it might be the best Genesis game, to be honest with you. It's definitely in the. I think it's in my top 3 anyway. I was just saying to Russ, who's just been on. I think this is the best beat 'em up, best side scroller ever. I don't think anything competes with it, like Final Fight and Turtles in Time and all that stuff. Like, to me, I think it's the best one. I really like the first and the third one as well. They're not as good as this. This is pitch perfect, isn't it? But they're still good games. I'm of the opinion Turtles in Time's pretty overrated. It's not got anything like the combat depth for this one. It's not got as good a soundtrack. It's just cool because it's Turtles, really, isn't it? Like, no, dude, like not. I really don't rate it as much as a lot of people do. Turtles. I like it. It's cool because it's Turtles, but like the arcade, especially, it's a bit of a coin eater. Like, it kind of just kicks your ass unfairly. It's a bit like the Simpsons game, like quite simple combat. Like, yeah, I think this is better. It's all individual, though, of course, but I know a lot of people prefer the SNES version of Turtles, don't they? Just because it's less brutal. Like the arcade games, like I say, it's designed to eat your money up, isn't it? To be honest, back in the day, I used to play Simpsons more than I did Turtles because my local arcade had a Simpsons. This guy's giving me a bit of a fucking ass kick, isn't he? Getting on the old jab. Work the straight left, innit? Maybe you've got rose tinted glasses for that game. Yeah, do you know, I mean, to be honest, mate, I did as well, like for a long time. You know, it's not. Turtles is a great game, don't get me wrong. And yeah, you are definitely more inclined to dish out the coinage as a kid, aren't you? I just think Streets Race 2's just got a little bit more going for it. And you're right, what you say about the soundtrack, unbelievably good. I reckon it's probably the best 16-bit soundtrack, and there's loads of absolute belters, so quite a big statement, isn't it? I think I'll have that sword, don't you? There's a couple of other like arcade beat 'em ups that are really, really well regarded as well, isn't there? Like Cadillacs and Dinosaurs and Knights of the Round, that kind of thing. But yeah, I still think this is the best one. fucking ball out with that whip, isn't she? Take out Sid Vicious. This bit is such a rip-off of Alien, like it's like Geiger, isn't it? That's never a bad thing, to be honest, but... Talking of which, I watched Prometheus on TV last night. That's a fucking good movie, that is. Massively underrated. Sega Socks, hello mate. Yeah, it's a belter, isn't it? I'm just saying, I reckon it might be the best Mega Drive game. Definitely right up the top. Getting a lot of shit off this guy in purple, isn't I? Got to fight Blanca now, haven't we? Well, pretty much Blanca. It's like in the first game, isn't it? The first boss is basically Freddy Krueger. This guy's a fucker with those throws. There we go. Hello Kev, how you doing mate? Yeah, it's going alright buddy, not too bad. Busy week, glad to be settled on a Friday. Just yeah, playing for a bit of Streets Racing 2 on just on normal mate. Fancy day, fancy to play through. It's not so good really with only oh fuck me. That wasn't very good, was it? Fucking turkey there as well. Yeah, it's not so good with only one of you, is it? But it's still a cracking game, isn't it? Just getting battered by the Ultimate Warrior at the minute. Actually, that's the first life I've lost, I think. I know it's not exactly the hardest game, is it? How's things with you, buddy? Anyway, you alright? How's the World of NES collecting going? I better get that turkey pretty fucking quick, I think. I'm not sure how you're supposed to avoid that shit. You fucker. There we go, that's more like it. Spy vs Spy, Hemelo 2-time Lord, Journey to this. Do pickups with it. Yeah, do a pickups with for sure, mate. Nice one, Kev. Or should I say Mr. Sheeran? I watched your charity shop vid the other day. It did make me laugh. To be fair, mate, you do look a little bit like him. I can definitely see the resemblance anyway. Especially with that beanie on. Mate, honestly, I'd never thought of it before you said, well, before whoever on that video, that the charity shop worker said it, but yeah, there's definitely an element of it, mate. Can you play the guitar or not? If you can, mate, you've got a killer tribute act on your hands. I'm expecting a cover of Thinking Out Loud as your next vid. You got Guitar Hero, would that work? Yeah, I can't see why not, mate. Close enough, isn't it? The principle's the same. It's definitely the beanie that does it though, mate. Or if you, hello, Sagat's turned up. If you did dyed your hair ginger, that'd do it. Everyone's got a doppelganger though, haven't they, mate? I always get told I look like Michael Moon from EastEnders. I get it all the time. I don't think he's even in it anymore, but every so often someone comes up to me and tells me it. swear that's the same boss from earlier. It's the barman, isn't it? Come back for round 2. Definitely going to lose a life here, aren't I? What's your thoughts on the Switch? Managed to get mine for $250 thanks to a family member discount. No, yeah, yeah, the Switch, mate. I was just talking to Retro Dave about this, not just an hour or so ago. I like it. Basically, to sum up, like I think it looks good. And if things were different, like for me, I would have pre-ordered one. And to be fair, I actually had it in the basket. Like I was on the cusp of doing it. And then I changed my mind because, well, I just can't really afford it at the minute. But yeah, I think the console itself is awesome. I like the idea. I think there's a lot of like questions to answer. Like they're going to start charging for online, and the chat, and that's going to be through a phone app and all that shit. That doesn't sound good to me. That it's a bit of a cop out, I think. But yeah, Zelda looked fucking utterly brilliant. I thought I watched the first 20 minutes of it. I couldn't resist, and I thought it looked amazing. I'm a massive Zelda fan anyway, and I thought it looked superb. What else is there? The games like 1-2 Switch and ARMS, they don't really interest me too much, and they might play well and all that stuff, but I don't really like motion gaming. So that's not of huge interest to me. I mean, I get the appeal for like party games and stuff, but how many hours will I really put into that game? Like 1-2 Switch? Not many, I don't reckon. Most of my friends aren't gamers anyway, so it won't really interest them. All they want to do is go to the pub, you know? So, yeah, I don't know. Zelda looked good, and I think other than the complaints about the online system, of which we don't really know how much it's going to cost or how it's going to work and all that, I thought the problem with it was, despite the console looking good, and I thought it looked really good, I think there's a lack of games, for the launch window. And to be fair, Zelda would keep me personally going probably for a good couple of months. And I would really enjoy playing Ultra Street Fighter, the final challenges as well. Overall, I felt it was a little bit thin on the ground, titles-wise. You sold off a lot of your Wii U games to fund it. Other games as download also, so no big deal. The app for chat sounds iffy. ARMS. You can see them drop in the console. Price in 6 months and give them away free. Yeah, totally, man. I mean, 1-2 Switch, that's a packing game. They should have packed it in. There's no question. That's not a 40 quid game, is it? I mean, I don't even need to play it to know that. But yeah, I mean, overall, after watching the conference and all that, and I watched a couple of other videos on it, my overall impression, I'm pretty positive about it. Whether it will be a success is neither, I don't know, fuck knows. Who knows, man? I mean, really, really good consoles have come out and failed, like the Dreamcast, and probably the Wii U to an extent. The Wii U had a lot of good games on it. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I'll get one. I will get one, but not yet. Maybe Mario Odyssey will probably... See, if they'd have had Mario as a launch game, that would have done it for me. That would have been it. I'd have got one. I think without that, and they haven't even got Mario Kart ready, have they? Yeah, I think without those, it's a little bit thin on the ground. Like, how many games would I realistically buy at launch? I'd get Zelda. I don't know if Street Fighter's a launch game, but I would get that. Yeah, I mean, it's not great, is it? I don't think so. I think they need more titles. The hardware looks awesome though, so you know, give it a little bit of time and I'll get one. And if hopefully the online system is decent. I mean, even if it is a phone app, which is a fucking that's total bullshit. They've done that. That's literally just like save memory, isn't it? And it's a cop out basically. I don't know why. I don't know. Like, I heard Reggie say that it was an elegant solution. Like, he was like, oh, that's an elegant way of doing it. I totally disagree. I think it's completely inelegant. I think I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me, but, Nintendo are going to do their own thing, like, no matter what, aren't they? One thing you can be sure of, mate, is a lot of their first-party stuff. I'm sure Mario Odyssey and Zelda, they'll be 10 out of 10 games, won't they? But, fuck it. Bomberman looks cool, but not so... Yeah, again, exactly. I thought the same thing, man. Like, Bomberman... You can't charge 60 quid for a Bomberman for it in sort of 2.5D, I don't think. I mean... These are like, these kind of games now, like, you buy these... Like, it's like a download title, isn't it? I know it's a bit unfair because, like, I haven't played these games, and I don't know how well filled out Bomberman is, but overall, I think it needed 2 more big hitters, like day one. Whether it was Mario Odyssey and even Mario Kart, which I know is like a port, it needed a little bit more, didn't it? I'm getting a fucking kicking off of this boxer guy, aren't I? As a home console, it's an average system, but as a handheld, it's superb and illegal the same. Yeah, mate, I think that's fair. I think it is, but the trouble is, I'm not really interested in handheld consoles. Other than the Game Boy, I never really have been. And I think if I had a Switch, I think it would live almost entirely in the cradle, unless like I wouldn't take it out of the house. Basically, like I might, like if my girlfriend wanted to watch something on TV, like I might take it out of its cradle and play it sat on the sofa or whatever. But yeah, overall, mixed feelings, mate, I would say. What about you? I'd say, so you've pre-ordered it, yeah? I think the thing is, like, if you're a Zelda fan, you can't get that wrong, like the initial sort of launch of it or whatever. But I do think it's hard to argue it's not a little bit thin on the ground. So it depends as well. Like if they launch the Switch and there's full like virtual console available for it, like that's a selling point for me. How are we getting screwed over with Zelda, mate? In what way? What pricing? I know, like, you can spend 90 odd quid, can't you, on like one with like a statue or whatever. I like that they put a map in it. That's pretty cool. It's old school, isn't it? I think the new Zelda is like, that's a massive game. Like, I mean, arguably enough just to get the system for on its own, I think. Sorry. USA get statue, coin, CD, and a map. We get the CD and the statue, and they get a case for the Switch. Yeah. See, I saw Reggie like show off that American thing, like the full package. I didn't realise we got less. That's weird. I bet we're paying more for it as well. Bad time for the pound, isn't it, as well? So maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But I mean, to be honest, mate, if I was buying one, I wouldn't be getting no special edition. I don't hang on to modern games for any amount of time to really care, but it would be nice for people if you get a proper, like the full special edition, like the Americans are getting. Like, totally. It did look good though, didn't it, Zelda? Like the Hyrule just looks unbelievable, and they put this like gimmick, haven't they? They're sort of saying that you can go absolutely anywhere you can see, you can go to. It'd be interesting, really, because I don't like open world games that much. Like I do one or two. Like I like certain like GTA games and stuff, but generally I like a bit of linearity to my games. So it'd be interesting seeing how Zelda, how well it plays when you've got sort of much more freedom about where you're supposed to go. It's the reason I don't like Bethesda games. Like I don't like aimlessly wandering around too much. I like a bit of direction in what I'm doing, but I don't know how it's going to work with Zelda exactly. But everyone wants it, so why make it USA only for the best bundle? Yeah, this is, mate, exactly. I mean, I don't blame it. I would, if it was me, I would get the game only. But I mean, you know, I never hang on to box sets. Like when I buy, like I remember buying Bioshock 2, and it's like really flash box set. I love Bioshock, and yeah, I ended up moving it on. Like I just don't collect modern games really. I take it your Wii U games held their value. I know a lot of them do, because I looked at. I thought it might be a good time to look for a Wii U yesterday, but still, the price hasn't changed yet. I guess it's a case of waiting for the Switch to come out. Maybe it will then. Thing is, for me with the Switch, they could add a hell of a lot of value to it for me if they port a load of Wii U titles. That would work for me because I never played any of them really, and I'd really like to play. I want to play New Super Luigi Brothers. That's like the one game I was always really interested in. But yeah, never got to play. Fuck it. Wii games, some like Smash sold 35. The other thing I love with the Switch is retro games, having online play. Yeah, no, I mentioned that very thing earlier. Like, it'd be so good, wouldn't it, mate? Like, if we could, like, tonight, having a quiet one in, like, get a load of people together, have a lobby on, like, Mario Kart or, you know, Street Fighter 2 on the SNES or whatever, or whatever, and play those games online with voice chat and lobbies and all that stuff. That would be like that'd be amazing. But the thing is, Nintendo haven't really got a very good record, have they, with like online gaming? Full stop. They don't really they're kind of old-fashioned in the approach, so they've got to get that right. See, that would be a big selling point to me. A pretty well fleshed out SNES library you could play online. Like that would be that's a system seller for me, to be honest. But I don't know. I just haven't got the confidence that they'll do it right. But we shall see, mate. Hopefully they do. I needed that. Got to fight Blanca and some flying spot. Dreamed about retro online for years. Hope the pricing is good for them. Yeah, I mean that to be honest, I would literally buy a Switch just for that if it was good. Like if they had it right and it worked, as well as say Xbox or PlayStation Network worked, and the voice chat was good, and it, reliable, lag free, all that stuff. I'd be all over it, mate. I'd buy one immediately. They'd have to have a good library as well. I'd want the mostly important SNES and NES games. But yeah, it'd be amazing, wouldn't it? I've spoken about this for ages. It's I don't know why it can't be that difficult to implement, And the other thing about that is, they're trying to sell you games that we've all bought. I don't know how many times I've bought Super Mario World, right, or whatever, Mario Kart. But it would add massive value to it, wouldn't it? If it was online play as well. To me it would. It makes so much sense that they probably won't do it properly, That was a fucking pain, wasn't it? But yeah, they need to get proper friends lists, all that stuff, don't they? Everything's got to be bang on the money. Yeah. Yeah. What's the time now? Yeah. That's fine. Thing is, as well, with the Virtual Console, you do get Mega Drive games on that, don't you? Imagine how good it would be playing Streets of Rage 2 online. They'd clean up with guys like us, wouldn't they? I'd be happy to pay a tenner for it. No problem. SNES Bomberman Online. I would buy the Switch just for online retro alone. Let's hope it does well. Some emulators have online support. They could patch all these. Yeah, exactly, mate. The thing is, it can't be a lot of work, can it? But yeah, Nintendo, for all they do right, they're not good with online, are they? They've got a bad track record. They're still in the dark ages compared to how good Xbox and PlayStation are. And if they're going to start charging money for it, which they said they are, it's got to be amazing, isn't it? It's got to be bang on the money. But yeah, they shouldn't underestimate the people that would want to play games like this online. Like, it's a massive selling point. Because, like, I enjoy streaming like Streets of Rage because it, like, you know, it's like putting a Mega Drive online. But to be able to play it with somebody else, and like if they integrated proper streaming into the console like you got on PlayStation, and I assume Xbox as well. I don't know, I've not used Xbox in a long time, but they integrated that properly. Everyone would be happy to pay their online charge if it was good. It would certainly make it would add another dimension to our YouTube channels and stuff as well, wouldn't it? Like being able to stream with each other, retro games, 2-player across the internet. It'd be fucking brilliant, mate. As I say, it makes a lot of sense to the point where it's almost certain they won't do it. Or they'll get it wrong somehow. Russ, you're back. Barnet cut, mate. All sorted? Yeah, Ed Sheeran's here, mate. We're thinking out loud or something. I'm messaging from her basement. Yeah, that's it. I just got the nod from my girlfriend saying we've got to go shopping in a minute, but I'm going to try and battle through this before we go. There's not much left, is there? This is level 7, did it say? I can't remember. You've got to have an elevator level in Streets of Rage, don't you? It's essential. Oh, we'll get some big punches out of that turkey over there, aren't I? Bring it on, bitches. This is where I die, because I've used up all my life on special moves. That punch is unreal, isn't it? If emulation was used, then 2-player streaming could be used, but my argument is if you've got the original consoles, then you might as well play and use those. Yeah, the thing is, mate, we're trying to like see if Nintendo are going to sort out their virtual console properly, so you can play like 2-player online, which obviously you can't do with proper hardware. It would be a selling point, wouldn't it? Like, if like me and you right now could stream directly from a Switch, both playing Streets of Rage 2, 2-player over the internet with voice chat all integrated, that'd be amazing. But yeah, more often than not, mate, it's real hardware or nothing, isn't it? Gotta be. Getting a bit hectic this game now, isn't it? Friday night with tubers on the retro would be superb. Yeah, exactly, mate. It'd be so good, wouldn't it? I would 100% buy a Nintendo Switch instantly. I mean, I nearly bought a Wii U just to play like Mario Kart with people and stuff, but it seemed like a lot of money for something I would probably only use like not all that much. Definitely ramping up the difficulty now. I'll tell you what, Russ, I'm going to struggle on Mania, mate, aren't I? I've lost so many lives on this bit. Getting on day one, mate. Yeah, as I say, mate, I was really close to doing the same thing. I had to use all my willpower not to get one, to be honest. If it's shit, I'll tell it like it is. Yeah, do it, man. Do it. I'm going to be watching loads of Nintendo Switch stuff when it comes out. I remember these things being a pain in the ass. Try not to lose a life then, I thought I'd get away with it. Right, it's stage 8, the final stage. Headbutt robot for the win. Yeah, they're fuckers they are, aren't they? I like the noise it makes when they hit you though. Yeah, it's definitely the last level, I think. Russell now, I'm sure. Pleased to see another one of them. Let's get a bit stabby, I think. Seriously emotional tune, this, isn't it? Was there a data disc vinyl of this? I'm sure there was. Brilliant soundtrack. I can't remember the name of the guy that did it. He did Shinobi, didn't he, as well? Fucking brilliant. This guy's like Dudley from Street Fighter 4, isn't he? Get the old grand upper out. Yeah, when I fought the boss of this guy, he absolutely destroyed me. I think I lost like 3 lives with him or something. Not good. Need to get my technique down. Massive haymaker that, isn't it? Which one is it? Is it the first one where you have to fight every single boss in that hallway, or is it this one? I can't remember. It might be both, to be honest. I don't tend to play this game one player. In fact, I don't know that I've ever bothered going all the way through it on my own. Much better 2-player, isn't it? Need to get that Nintendo Switch fucking online retro 2-player option working. This is the final stage, Russ. Yeah, I thought it was. I thought it had 8. I remember the boss. He gets up off that like throne thing, doesn't he? He's got a machine gun. Awesome. Vlogman, how we doing, mate? Yeah, that's it. It's Streets of Rage 1. And I remember you like go up the side of the building, don't you, on like an elevator, and then yeah, you have to work your way all the way through the corridor. You fight like the Freddy Kruegers and yeah, all that stuff. I love the first one actually. I think it's a wicked game. I remember playing it before this one had come out. We had it. Yeah, great game. %, a Blanca rip-off, this guy. I'll do the old rhythmic jab. Desperately in need of a turkey. At the very least an apple. Oh no, man. This Ultimate Warrior guy's a badass, isn't he? He does that move where he just fucking ruins everybody. I think about 15 minutes, is that right? Play Streets of Rage 4 aka Fighting Force. Talk to me, Bloodman. I don't even know what that is. Is that what console's that on? I know there's like a really good fan Streets of Rage 2, isn't there? Where they like put all the characters in from all the games and the graphics are like updated and shit. I've seen that. It looks amazing. Thai box upload's giving me a right pasting. Yeah, this is final boss, isn't it? You have to fight the geezer and then yeah, he gets up and gets involved with his machine gun. It's awesome. I'm not going to do it on one continue though, no way. Fighting Forces PS1, mate, is it? Used to play for ages with my mate as a teen. Been years since I played it. I've never even heard of that. So is that 2D? I'll have to look it up. I was in the shop the other day looking at PS1 games, and I thought, oh, you know what? I haven't played, I haven't bought a new game in ages, or sorry, a retro game in ages. I'll pick up a PS1 title, and they're a right load of shit. Honestly, like all the NAF sports games and that. And I said to the guy, have you got anything else around the back? Sort of thing. It's in like a retro game shop in Dorchester. And he was like, yeah, I have. I've got a stack at the back. He came out with a stack of games, and there was so much good stuff in there. But honestly, his prices were like eBay plus a fiver, you know, eBay plus 10%. He had Metal Slug 10, Metal Slug X. I think he wanted 43, 44 quid for it or something like that. I was thinking he was going to be like, yeah, it's a tenner. But no. It seems that's a bit of a pricey one. Needless to say, I didn't buy it. Should we finish it with someone else? I think I better stick as Axel. He's the only good character, isn't he? It's 3D, was it? Good back in the day. No idea how to play now. Right, final boss. Good start, wasn't it? I swear, the sprite for that boss is so good, isn't it? I know the sprites aren't as big as Final Fight, but they are awesome in this game. It looks serious business in RGB, this game as well. Saying that every game looks serious business in RGB, doesn't it? RGB for the win. Or in Russ's case, Rush Frequency for the win. RF versus RGB. Hashtag RF versus RGB. That's an epic debate, that there. Big one, isn't it? It's hard to split the two, in my opinion. Marginally RGB in it. Marginally. I'm getting a right pacing off Mr. X tonight. Hey, there we go. N64 version looks the best. Plays best on PS1. Oh, that's Fighting Force, is it? Alright, I'll have a look for that. The RF still works, does it, Kev? Yeah, because I know with the RGB mod, it kills the composite doesn't work, does it? I know, because I can't remember why, but I had to use composite, and yeah, my NES was having none of it. Whatever the internals are of the Evil Tim's RGB board, it ruins the composite, doesn't it? It's a bit of a shame, really. Oh, I know what it was. It was before I had a SCART amplifier. I was trying to capture, play the game through RGB and capture the composite, but there was just no signal from the composite. So yeah, bit of a shame, really. But you know, superb ending, isn't it? Save Adam. Always my favourite character in the first one, Adam. Really, really good. It's definitely the weakest one, the third one, isn't it? I'm just trying to think what the characters were in it. There's that robot dude, isn't there? nowhere near as good. Anyway, I have got to go and battle my way around the supermarket. So I shall bid you farewell, boys and girls. Thanks for coming on my stream. And cheers for everyone who got involved and commented and all that stuff. I don't know, Russ, are you streaming this weekend, mate? Hopefully you are. I'll keep an eye out for it, or you too, Kev, obviously. Yeah, all the best, everybody. Take care. What we got here, Russ? What difficulty was this, and how many continues? It was normal, and yeah, 1 continue. So I don't know if that's good or not. But I put the lives up to 5, so I've cheated a little bit. But you know, just getting warmed up for the Mania face-off, Russ. That's what it is, mate. Yeah. Anyway. Happy Trump Day. Yeah, mate, Blarg, man, it's all over the news, isn't it? I'm giving it a fucking miss, mate. I'm out. I'm avoiding all TV. Anyway, all the best, people. Take care, and I'll speak to you all soon. Cheers, guys. Bye.